So today guys, I have a special video regarding Ragnarok of what I'm going to be able to do on the launch of Ragnarok on June 2nd, hopefully if it's not delayed. Also guys, I am going to be making changes to the videos. I've heard you guys, I've seen the comments, and as always, you know, since I made these channel changes, all I want to do is get better and better. We're going to be talking about that at the later part of the video. We're also going to be using timestamps in videos a lot more because I know you guys love them. But anyway, let's get on with the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So we're kicking this video off with Ragnarok, and I am really excited that I'm going to be able to do this for you guys on the launch of Ragnarok Ascended. So I'm sure you guys have all seen now the first reveals like that we've seen in such a long time of Ragnarok. It was the giant bison, and the fact that this bison is going to be able to produce milk. How exciting is that going to be? But also guys, I am happy to announce that I am going to be giving away a bunch of the Ragnarok fantastic tame creature codes on launch day for you guys to get involved. And all you have to do is be active on socials, on YouTube, and I'm literally going to be picking random people on whether that's YouTube, whether that's Twitter, and I'm literally just going to be replying with Ragnarok fantastic tame with the key. So it's going to be a bunch of fun. I'm just going to be able to just do the most random decisions, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, as some of you may know as well, in my video from 2 or 3 days ago, I talked about how there is potentially going to be another kind of like miniature Bob's Tall Tales content pack. Now, I don't have the information, it's not officially confirmed or anything like that, but if that is the case, which is looking like we may have some miniature sort of Ragnarok pack, it might be free, which would be fantastic. But if it's not, I will also be matching that and doing the same with that content pack too, so then you guys have a whole bunch of juicy content to look forward to on Ragnarok. I'm literally planning on adding so many different reveals, and we'll move into the next one. So something else I'm going to be doing is something I didn't expect to be doing, but the reason why I'm doing it is because I've actually been quite shocked since ARK Survival Ascended launched how many people still aren't playing ARK Survival Ascended. And of course, you can see it within the player count because still on PC, Steam, more people are playing ARK Survival Evolved. On console, more people are playing Ascended. That's been confirmed by the ARK devs. But on PC, there's obviously not really that much of a need yet to move over to Ascended, and I completely understand that. But I still have so many loyal followers that are always watching my content saying, Dom, I love just keeping up with the ARK news no matter what's going on. One day I do want to come over to Ascended, but I'm waiting for it to be more optimized. I'm waiting for my favorite maps. And a lot of you guys have said Ragnarok, like a lot of you guys. Some of you have said Genesis and Fjordur, but most of you that I've seen have said you're looking forward to Ragnarok. So what I'm also going to be doing on the launch, or just around about the time of launch, is actually also going to be giving away some copies of ARK Survival Ascended. This will also be working in exactly the same way as I've done it in the as I'm going to be doing it for the fantastic tames and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be just completely at random. So you may wake up one day with a key. Most of the time in the past, I've just done a random wheel or something like that, but this time around, I just thought I'd try and do something in a bit of a different way and truly make this Ragnarok launch day a special day for as many people as I possibly can. I want to get to a place where ASA is more optimized. Everyone's coming to move over. Like I've said in old videos, I'm pretty sick now of the community being split in half. I don't want it. I know it's still going to be like that for a while, but I truly can't wait for the day that we're all back together on one game when this can be fully optimized. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a very important topic to me building up to the launch of Ragnarok and Unreal Engine 5.5. So obviously I've seen the comments mainly in yesterday's video where obviously we had like a 15-minute video where we were going through the brand new Snail Games 2024 annual report that they put out there, and basically the first sort of like 2 minutes was me talking about the new merch. It was a 1 minute, but a video of me talking about the new merch, and obviously I was really excited about it. But something I've noticed that I've been doing too much in my videos is doing like too many promotions of things that we've been doing, you know, like obviously the cluster, now the merch and stuff. And I clearly see that obviously you guys have precious time, and when you want to see news, you want to see that news straight away. You don't want to click on a video and watch like me promoting something that I'm doing, and I completely understand that. Now, that's not me saying that I'm never going to be promoting my stuff on my channel, because I will still be doing that, but when it comes to it being every single video, every other video, it's way too much. And I completely agree with you guys. We've made so many great changes on the channel in 2025. You know, like obviously the face cam, LoadedCrysis face cam became a thing, which I still find crazy we're doing now. You know, and of course we've improved our editing skills. I did see some people saying that they're getting a little bit bored of just the normal office backdrop and would like to see a little bit more stuff going on. So there's still so many changes to make this year. And I kind of feel like that maybe effort dropped a little bit, not from my passion, but just maybe for just getting used to just using the normal backdrop. And at the end of the day, the only way that I make things better is from when you guys give me the feedback. And as soon as you guys give me the feedback and I start to see it, then I make those improvements. And again, I just wanted to say this because I take a lot of pride in, and way more than I ever have in the past, of making sure my content is top notch. I always wanted every video that I've ever done to be a great video, but I do notice sometimes that can slack, and you know, that is part of being human. Sometimes you forget when you're creating content maybe how your head's feeling about a video compared to your audience, and that's why it's really important for me to be able to even connect with you guys even more. And that's why these comments are so important, because it puts me in the inside of the mind of you when you're watching one of my videos. And I understand I'm a type of person, I love to talk, I love to ramble, and unfortunately that kind of thing has improved and will improve, but in some videos I am just a talker, and that's why you know, I've been able to do some amazing like commentary jobs within YouTube, which I'm still very proud of, and I'm hoping to do more in the future, because I do just go blah 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 blah, and everyone's like, Dom is the biggest yapper in the world, and I am, and that's what I love doing. I love talking. That's why, you know, there's been people wanting me to like do ARK podcasts and things like that. So that's why what I'm going to be doing, I'll explain it into the next part of the video, and this will kind of be as part of what the change is. So you would have noticed in yesterday's video, I put timestamps in, and I've done it in the other one before I went away for the weekend. And basically what I'm going to try and do more often in my videos is put those timestamps in for you guys, because I completely understand now more than ever, like since I've been doing a few more longer videos, that when you're watching it and it's a 15-minute video worth of Snail Games content of their report, you don't know what part you're interested in. And obviously a lot of YouTubers want more watch time and things like that, and I don't see loads of YouTubers putting in timestamps, and obviously because obviously it adds a lot of work onto the video. But to be honest, I don't care about that. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I want to be able to show you guys that we're doing better. And I want you guys to be able to come to my video and see the point that you actually care about, because I don't want to waste your time at the end of the day. I want you guys to come and feel like you've come here and you've gained the valuable knowledge that you needed from this video. And this whole part that we're talking about right now, you might not care about, because all you wanted to know is the Ragnarok stuff we talked about at the beginning of the video, not Dom rambling on about some changes he's making. So in every video I possibly can, obviously there's going to be points depending on where I am in the world, where sometimes there'll be timestamps and sometimes there won't, but I'm going to try and make it as much as possible, and pretty much most of the videos that we have timestamps, so you guys can come to one of my videos and make sure that in the future you're not just going to be sitting there and getting bored of something that you don't really care about. So I hope these kind of changes moving forward will improve the channel even more. And obviously I look to work with even more editors sometimes, because people say, Dom, why don't you get yourself an editor? And obviously it's something that I do want to look for, especially in certain videos, like when I did my 100 Days of June Awakening, because I love to learn things myself. But obviously, you know, I know a lot of the major YouTubers have their editors, and that's something that I want to move into doing more in the future, because I want you guys to have the best content ever. All your favorite ARK YouTubers pretty much most of them have editors. Some of them still do it themselves, and that's awesome. But and I've just kind of always thought I like doing it. It's part of my job, so I don't like to take that away. But when I had like 6 hours worth of June Awakening content, or like, well, it's way more than that. I don't know why 6 hours. It's hours and hours and hours worth of content. I was like, wow, I've got to do all of this. But I like projects, right? So I don't mind doing that. But it's just to make the video more exciting. I do like to compare my channel and to other creators and the way they do things, and I think that's quite important. I do sometimes get the vibe, it's like, Dom, you just did a 15-minute video and people are watching your content, and yeah, some bits are great, but when you're going on rambling, people are like sitting there thinking, where's the next bit? And that's where timestamps are going to come in. So I really hope that helps out moving forward. We are going to have a little bit of a talk about what's coming up for Ragnarok on the cluster next, and obviously on the merch. So if you're sick and tired of seeing me even mention the word cluster, you can leave right now. So yeah, moving forward within the cluster and the merch side of things. So for the cluster, if you are playing on the cluster, obviously we've got the Unreal Engine 5.5 update going live some point soon within the next 2 to 3 weeks. It should be 2, but we don't know obviously when it comes to wildcard. So everything's kind of on pause. I've said this in my video that everything that we were working on in the background is on pause mode until this update comes out, because people are asking me questions, where are the new mods or stuff like that, and it's like, there's no point adding new mods because so many are about to break within this new update. So as soon as Unreal Engine 5.5 comes out, lots of stuff will be changing. We're going to be monitoring things, obviously making sure your saves are okay. And then Ragnarok launches on June 2nd. And when that launches on June 2nd, we are going to be opening up a bunch of servers for PvE and obviously a PvP server. They have 100 slots so as well. So, you know, in the future, we're going to have like capacity for thousands of players. We've actually got capacity for about 1,100 players in total, which is crazy when you really think about it already on our cluster. So there'll be lots of space for you guys to come in, and you know, we'll talk about this more closer to the launch of Ragnarok within the next couple of weeks as we get closer to June 2nd. But I hope you guys are excited about it. I can't wait to bring so much new stuff to you. And as for the merch, we're gonna have a limited edition Ragnarok launch as well for the merch, so I look forward to showing you guys that. Where's my mug? Oh no, my mug's in the bedroom. That's annoying. I wanted to show you guys the mug again, but if you haven't seen it in my last video, it looks really cool. I got myself a hoodie, a t-shirt, and it's nice to have all the merch so early and be able to launch it to you guys. But lots of stuff coming in the works. I appreciate all the comments, all the feedback. Don't think I don't listen to it, because I do. That's why obviously I've added this part of the video in, because I know how important it is to make sure my content is the best it can possibly be for you guys. So I hope these timestamps help out too. Catch you in my next video, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and we are pushing in closer to Unreal Engine.